You never see it come back. You said that my mind is too fast for a ride.
This room is so tiny and the desk even smaller. What are you doing as I and Terrence Rose looking back to Let's Play Island VN? I just chin on my hands and gaze vaguely out of the window. Where did I come from? Where am I going? These philosophical questions were supposed to be the only thing occupying my mind, without realizing I ended up consumed with thoughts of a certain girl instead. Or Renee. The girl who saved me. And the one I know I have to save. Wait, what was I thinking about again? Pattern on her panties? No, I'm sure it wasn't that. I can't seem to think clearly right now. It's as though I've just woken up from a dream that is mind and my way of snow in the sun. Today's obviously frying my brain. Or that human sea breeze must have came to me. Either way, these are turning me crazy. When hold on? Yeah, actually I just remember everything. Or maybe. We had air conditioning. I have no complaints with the room itself. The lack of AC is a major drawback. If it's out for a week like me, you would have been solved for me if I asked. Renee. I think it's the first thing on my mind. You know what Khan said when she left. I didn't even go to school. I don't know enough about Renee. All I know is her name and her age. But maybe that is enough. I don't even know my own name and age. Come on, stop. You're just going around in circles now. Should have pulled herself away from the window, but then... Maybe no window, or just the white hat disappearing in the mangrove forest. Oh yeah, her daily routine. Here's what I'm saying on repeat for some reason. My eyes are deceiving me. All the same. Please be careful. Hard to stand under for is a tremendously satisfying sound. She must have heard it too because she turns around and addresses me. Hey here, a stalker? Sounds happy. Once you wait for me, that'll smile for all those weeks though. But the 2 days I spent with her are enough to tell me that isn't the case. How much she would normally coming here always seems to put her in a strange good mood. And that beats the Renee's realm. Nothing? You guys are creepy. That's why I was hesitant to talk to her. But it's given form by the sound of waves by Ray's own clear voice. Not like I completely ruled the answer out of my mouth. Though I suppose it's too late now. I've already invaded her sacred ground. This is the moment I woke up here yesterday. It's dangerous to walk around by herself at night. Just think of me as your bodyguard. I'm fine, this is our front yard. There was an incident unannounced. Just lucky up until now. Maybe I'm the one who's lucky. We gotta look up here of all places, here on her sacred ground. And the glad you found me during a wonderful daily walks. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to talk to us like this right now. Maybe it's been such a series of coincidences. That funny was only for a brief moment. I'm only here as a result of a series of coincidences. Anything to do for us, of course, everything would have turned out completely different. That's why the game's the options, and if you muck it up, you muck it up bad. Once you realize how valuable this present moment is. Does you know why here in this present as well? Wasn't just coincidence. Shake back to reality, look up. Renee's been walking and wanted to reach her hands behind her back. Hurry followed after her. Seteuna, do you believe in destiny? Destiny. It's a word that most girls seem to like. The idea is that some higher power exists in this world leading us all on a predetermined path. World, a future, marked out to perfection. How ridiculous. People are able to change the future. In fact, we have to. Fight your fate. If there really is such a thing as destiny, then I'll do what I can to tear it apart. I believe in it myself. Then I have no chance of being saved. I didn't really came to a halt. The words are too spray with me if we just ignore them.
勘違いしないでよ。別にこれ、怪しい宗教の勧誘とかじゃないから。
No, dude, I'm not recruiting some kind of shady British sect or anything.
あくまで私の考え。あなたに強要するつもりはないわ。
Sorry, personally, I don't mean to force my way of thinking on you. What is them trying to say? This sort of thing is Destiny, maybe it is Renee. Maybe I ever had Destiny told let me to this place. Instead of even her apparent destiny. In that case, there's something I need to ask. How long has these walks been part of your daily routine? Roll her eyes waver. She's grasped what I would mean to answer my question. Contrary to go to school. I doubt she's in college already. She's 17. I don't think I don't even have college. There's an impossible answer.
2ヶ月くらい前から、かな。
For 2 months, I guess. That was the able to keep up such a self-indulgent lifestyle because she was a student on summer vacation. That was something temporary, big deviation from her usual routine. That was wrong. You don't go to school?
何？問題ある？
What? Anything wrong with that? No, that is so strange. It's not like high school is compulsory. It's up to you whether you go or not. No, it's not. You're required to go. I get the feeling that this issue holds the key to saving her.
もう戻るわ。
Getting back. That was like a huge yawn, making it up to stifle it. Thought you were a night owl.
夜型も夜型。真夜中型よ。なのに今日は朝から一睡もできてないの。
Yeah, I'm real curious tonight, but I haven't had a week of sleep since this morning. That's great, you take this opportunity to get your sleeping pattern back to normal.
何を偉そうに。全部あなたのせいなんだからね。
Here you are, this is all your fault. She looks at me reproachfully. I don't sense any genuine anger from her, though.
ああ、もう。やっぱりこんなやつ拾ってこなければよかった。
Maybe I should put a big guy like you. Yes, you better come to terms with it. Even if everything is preordained. I'll change destiny bit by bit. That way I'm sure that I'll be able to save her. Fight your fate. Renee? Renee? Hey, Renee. Renee saw a small gas and must have been me jowsily.
何？
What? When she closed the novel she was reading, now it would be impossible to tell where she got to. Still on her face, she turns about the pile in front of her. Why don't you go to bed if you're that sleepy?
嫌よ。意地でも朝まで起きててやるんだから。
Nope, I'm sitting here until morning. Why things not like this? I thought she was finally going to make it fit the reverse sleep cycle, but I couldn't have been wrong. She said to stay up all night reading and wouldn't listen to a thing I said, and I couldn't exactly leave her alone either, so I ended up staying here with her. I don't put it in mind, but... Look at a giant yawn. Then I picked the wrong book to read. The Lost World by Michael Christian. It's so long and torturous, and there are too many parts that I just don't get. To be honest, it doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Wait, this is a sequel. And that explains it. Hey, do you have the volume that comes before this?
これね。はい。
Oh, this one... Right? Here. That was one, Space Odyssey by Arthur C. Clarke. It's a completely different author. How do you give a space epic story to a single island anyway? How do you give a story about a single island anyway? Even trying to just tell the story, isn't that kind of over the top? Well... There's so many difficult books though, don't you? There's a big pile of books on the desk, both Japanese and foreign. Not just novels, I also bought some biographies and history books. Getting all the way out here must have been hard work building up this kind of collection.
私が集めたわけじゃないわ。昔から地下の書庫にいっぱいあるの。
These are all these books myself. The in the basement library was all I can remember. Maybe I'll be able to find the first volume there. I'll go have a look.
何？そんなに読みたいの？
What, you need that badly? Just don't feel right to start in the middle of the story. Go watch episode 1 if you haven't yet. You'll catch up eventually. It might take a few hours. Every story has a beginning and an end. There's no point reading away the middle section. Let's look at something specific. Abs in the middle. Give me a second. Huge coughing fit right there. Maybe I'm getting sick.
仕方ないわね。案内してあげる。
Right, I'll show you the way. Maybe Renee was starting to get bored too. Better exasperated sad, I could tell from her expression that she's actually quite pleased to have something to do. This is amazing. I feel compelled to give a voice to my genuine astonishment. It was not too large, but it was a real maze of bookshelves. There are a few narrow aisles, but they're scarcely wide enough for one person to pass through. She has a line of books of all sizes. There are even stacks of them on the floor. Maybe they didn't fit on the shelves, and maybe they still need to be categorized. In books, you could probably open your own lending library. Only flaw would be the fact that it's so musty in here.
お母さんが本土からちょくちょく取り寄せてるのよ。
My mom was the man from time to time. So I read everything in here. Is she a machine?
もともとはお父さんの趣味だったみたい。
It was Dad's hobby originally. It was, huh? Where is Dad now? I can need to ask. Father and mother and a kid or two. I was the classic nuclear family. I never seen any trace of her father's presence in this house.
死んだわ。ずっと前にね。
He died a long time ago. I suppose the library must be something of a reminder of him in that case. Any space on the shelves must be from books that Ray has taken upstairs to read. That's the collection left behind by her father. Ray obviously just nibbled away at it. To pass her time, he had managed to stay well in school. The knowledge you can gain from books is different from real world experience, though. Books are just records of the past. They don't contain anything of the present.
昔はね、眠れないとき、よくここに来てたの。
So he was coming whenever I couldn't sleep.
意味はわからなくても、本に囲まれていると、なんとなく安心できたの。
Thinking I said the books themselves, it calmed me down just to be surrounded by them.
本に埋もれたまま眠っちゃって、よく迷子だって騒がれてたっけ。
They didn't fall asleep here and caused a panic because people thought I got missing. It looks unusually lively as she slowly walks the aisles of the library, missing about the past. I wonder if lively is really the right word, though. Maybe time standing still for her, just like it is in this dusty library. My chill creeps up my spine. Feels like my heart is just freezing over. You should go to bed.
またそれ？しつこいわね。
Again? Stop pestering me. It's better that you sleep at night and wake up in the morning. That's how I make it through the cold night with the warm morning sun that wakes you awake. That's how we human forward, that's how we make progress. Otherwise, you just end up like me.
何よ。刹那のくせに偉そうに。
What? Who do you think you are?
住む場所にも困ってないし、働かなくても一生食べていけるだけのお金もあるわ。
You're so lucky. We have in this house, and I have enough money to live comfortably the rest of my life without ever needing to work.
私の言ってること、間違ってる？
Am I wrong about that? Logic speaking, she's not wrong. But I don't think she's exactly right either. I'm not sure how to put it into words, but that is how it looks to me anyway.
ほら、ここには読み切れないくらいたくさんの本がある。
So I just spent most of my life reading, and never through all these books.
時間つぶしにも困らないわ。
How do you short ways to kill time? The concept of time that really bothers me here. Time is the same rate for everyone. Yes, some of us are always pressed for time, while others have too much of it on their hands. As people are constantly struggling to use their time effectively. Time isn't the sort of thing you can just set out to kill.
それに、あなたが来てくれた。
You're here with me now.
これからは、あなたとおしゃべりをすることだってできるわ。
And now I can also spend time talking with you. She flashed me a wonderfully innocent smile. Maybe this is good enough for now. Though I can't guarantee that I'll be here forever. There's something I have to do. What will happen to Renee when the time comes? Will she go back to being a lonely little princess? No, she's not the one I should be worried about. Will I be able to leave her behind? She got me there. I'm not in a position to tell people what they should and shouldn't do. I don't even know what I have to do myself, and I can't do anything for her as long as I'm still hesitating. I wish somebody else, first you change yourself. You You first need to know yourself. Sorry, I was trying to lecture you. You just started. Don't complain about your ancestors anymore.
わかればいいのよ。わかれば。あ、
I don't understand. She was like young to be that I feel like she might suck me in as well.
じゃあ、私はそろそろ限界だから、先に寝るわ。
There's so much longer, so I'm gonna have to bed now. She's taking my advice after all.
だって、眠いもの。
Well, I'm sleepy. Don't tell me you just wanted to win the argument.
あなたとのおしゃべりは、ほんといい時間つぶしになるわ。
Tired is a nice way of killing time. Renee's yawning reminds me of how sleepy I am myself. Usually I stay up reading with keep Renee company. Alright, head up too then. So I might watch Renee without Ray when. Soft sound of my feet stopping in the tracks. Whoops, it's pushing it off by the piles. This book. Reach down and pick it up. Hiroshima, the truth behind the legends. While it's all piques my curiosity, the name of the author stood out even more. Ohara Norimasa? It's a plain manuscript, but it doesn't even have a cover.
ああ、それね。お父さんが書いた本よ。
Oh, my dad wrote that book. Your dad was a writer?
民族学者。自称だけどね。
No, he's a folklorist, or at least he called himself. It's pretty amazing that he published a book.
一般に出回ってる本じゃないわ。自分で製本してたくらいだもの。
Actually, it was put properly. He put together this one copy by himself. I see. Not rude, but that explains why the binding was so cheap. So I put some dust and put through the pages.
出版社に持ち込むつもりだったみたいだけど、結局、その前に。
Really sharp runs publishers, but then he never got a chance. That's such a waste. Scanning the page, I can see that's obviously all about this island. Silent text is a little illustration and photographs mixed in throughout. I'm sure it caught my attention. She was a woman dressed in all black holding up a snake. Looks almost like a Buddhist icon. The citizens in the lower right corner read Ohara Norimasa, so I assume he drew it himself. Saying he merely call himself, of course, seems like an understatement. And as a layman, it's obvious that Portuguese must have taken a lifetime to compile. There's a piece of paper stuck between the last two pages, folded neatly in half, probably quite withily. You read that too, right? It's a threat directed at me.
どうしたの？刹那。
In the anime, Renee wasn't there when he found it. What's wrong, Seteuna? I crumpled the sheet of paper and blew up into a ball. Ah, don't worry, it's nothing. It said Seteuna must die. What kind of prank is this? Who's behind it? Renee? No, she wouldn't make sense to put this here. If she had, why would she? Renee, when did Dad pass away exactly? Right over my mouth, I noticed the colorful at the back of the book. Creation year was listed as 1989, 10 years ago.
何？
What? Never mind, it's nothing.
さっきからそればっかり。変なの。
It's nothing again? You're acting weird. Well, yeah, because it's obviously weird. So now the book was published. This isn't a horror game, just so we're clear. It's strange that my name should be written there in the first place. After all, I came here from the future. I only arrived yesterday.
さあ、早く戻りましょう。
Come on, let's head back. Yeah, let's go. I could have scribbled this note. When? It's not important, don't worry about it. Now that I think about it, I can't seem to figure it out. Take a close look at the piece of paper. Seteuna must die. There's no doubting what it says. If it's a prank, then could it be a message? If it were, I can't cause it by sheer coincidence. I happened to go down the library, pick that exact book entirely by accident, and then pick it up without thinking. There's no way that anyone could have predicted all of that. It's impossible. No matter where you look at it. No, not necessarily. What if there was no need to predict that chain of events? I swear I'll kill Seteuna. That's what the man in my dream this morning said. That dream was an actual memory of mine, and I'm sure you have come here to kill a man named Seteuna. Oh, you have no idea how bad that is. What I'm free to do is to breathe some tremendous disaster before the world. I don't think that was just a dream. Must have been a fragment of the memories I've lost, part of my past, this world's future. Mission to kill a man named Seteuna. I ended up bad at this era, though I've lost all my memories. Maybe it was programmed that way, like that girl Lorenzo saw as suggested earlier today. And that's supposed to be any information from the future back to the past. But I can't perform a mission that way. Maybe you would remember my mission without influencing the past in any other way. Let's see why I see this message. Picked up that book out of the sheer coincidence. From the perspective of someone in the future, that coincidence would be bound to happen. All they had to do was put a message in the book in such a way that I'd be the only one to see it. And I found it and remembered my mission just as they planned. The only question is, who is the sister that was supposed to kill? While speaking, they would be someone living in this era, so we would one day be disastrous upon the world. Living! Might be a problem. It's peaceful age, though. It really is possible that one person could have such an outside influence on the fate of the world. Outside influence! Possible one person has such outside. No, outside! This would be correct. You mistyped that there. Docking points. I don't think so. Most of Seteuna is already a human being. I actually mentioned the name of the person I'm supposed to kill to Renee. In other words, I provided her with a piece of information from the future. In that moment, the time paradox was created. The one little word started warping the course of history. Chain of clouds effect twisted in on itself from Mobius strip. This way, I ended up bringing over the paradox and all paradoxes. And some of the future is going to come back to see the past to kill me and show the natural course of history. That's going on now. At this point, it's meaningless to worry about which is cause and which is effect. Figure out the truth is more important. Yeah, this is also confusing. I am the Seteuna. The mission was to kill myself. Stare at my reflection in the window, and the man whose name I don't know was back at me. My mission to save the world took him back into the past. A man whose resolve must have been strong enough to risk his own life. And now he's found his target. Finding the chaos mission. You give me an option to get a bad ending. Abort. You think I want to save the world? That's a mission, to hell with it. Is it really the world that I want to save? Is that really what's most precious to me? I don't think so. I don't think it's something I could express in terms as that. No, something that's always with me. Something that's so close that I tend to take it for granted. Something that even scares me than anything else. Pressure advised me that the limits to keep courage and able to do anything for its sake. Apparently the one thing that gives my life meaning. I can still feel the warmth of its touch. It's the reason I came here. I'm here to make sure I never lose it again. I met her here on this island. A girl pleading for help. I still don't know for sure whether she's the one I'm looking for. Maybe there's someone else waiting for me to come and save them. Someone beneath this vast sky. In that case, I'll just have to save them all. I'll just add out one of them. If the world's well while I'm at it. It's not good to you, bub? Turn my back. Turn my reflection in the window. I'll accomplish you to what you couldn't. Yeah, I'll show you. This time I'll make it work. That means this episode's over. Back with this billowing smoke next time.